On a June night in 1980, Friday the 13th, 12 of our friends were murdered. 12? I thought only 9 people died in the first movie, and if you think about it, Alice didn't even meet 3 of them, so that would be more like 6, which is half of what they're saying. I know following the counter from the trailers, like 14 to 24, were fun, but seriously, get your facts right, man.
Welcome to the horror show. To realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Paranoia is hiding alive. Welcome to the horror show. To realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Obsessions rule your mind.
Friday the 13th. Part 2 on Deluxe, wrong one, Deluxe and Original Edition. The body count continues, as told by the tagline. Now, many people love this installment in the Friday the 13th franchise. I can agree that it is a pretty damn good horror movie, but I don't think it's the best one out of the franchise. But the first 4 films in the Friday the 13th series were great, no doubt. This could have been one of many things. It could have been another cheap slasher flick, but it was done in style. It could have been a rushed sequel to grab enough bucks to prosper off the original. Now, I will admit that it does seem a bit rushed, but it was all done with heart. I can pretty much guarantee that, because it's very well done. The director for this movie, Stephen Miner, has actually directed quite a few horror films, including the following: Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3, Lake Placid, Halloween H2O, what else? The Day of the Dead remake, and some others, I think. But all in all, he's a good director, except for the, okay-ish Day of the Dead remake. Now let's talk about Jason's character for a bit. In this installment, Jason is very crafty with his kills. He acts more like a huntsman in this movie and then never again, really. Such as the traps he sets, and the way he kills people is sort of like trapped in a corner and stab kind of ordeal. And then there is the hunt by your feet with a rope trap. I did not see that coming when I first saw this, and it really proves that he's more like a huntsman than a huntsman for people, I should say. This movie is not that gory, but it sure is inventive, so I'll give it props for that. It is also enjoyable, has likable characters, a well-structured kill count, which consists of 10 deaths. But all in all, even though the body count has been bigger and bloodier, I still feel this is a definite strong point in the series. One of the only problems I can find with this film is not an opinion, but it's more of my own personal interest in it. I don't really get interested in watching Friday the 13th Part 2. I feel like it's a rehash of Part 1. I don't watch it normally as I do Part 1, 3, 4, 5, well not 5, 6, 7, and not 8. But I'll give it one more prop to make it over decent, is that it pays homage to a low-budget slash flick from the 70s called The Town That Dreaded Sundown, because they wear the same mask, a potato sack over the head. That's awesome. Overall, I give Friday the 13th Part 2 a 3 out of 5. Also, make sure to give Jacob Raymond Palacio's channel a watch, because he's reviewing all the Friday the 13th films on Friday the 13th as well as me, and he's giving me a shout out, so I'm going to give him a shout out. Fair enough. Well, I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe.